Hello. Wait, what's the word I'm trying to... Oh, hello, welcome. I can't remember how to start. Just checking if you can see any addresses behind me because we have boxes now. Hello, welcome to the vlog. This is a weird angle for the vlog, but it's because we're starting and we are doing some decorating today. It is Thursday the 27th of November and I haven't started decorating for Christmas yet. And as I say that, I can see in the background, and you can see our new advent calendar, that's my mother. That's not me. That has actually been up since, when did you get that? It was like October, right? Don't worry. I'm talking to her, she's doing other things. She bought that, I think in October, put it up for sizing and just left it up. So yeah, we're gonna do some decorating in this vlog. I meant to start vlogmas this next week, so I'm very scared. But yeah, so hello, welcome to the vlog. I hate the lighting in here, and what's even more annoying is I'm gonna have to unplug this light because basically you are where the tree is going to be. I've bought a new tree, you're on the box, so I need to clear this area and unplug that light, work out where we can put it because I don't really, I'll put the big light on, but no. That's better. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot that needs to be tidied up and stuff. Yeah, I need to do a lot of cleaning, a lot of tidying, but I'm gonna just try and unbox the tree, put the lights on the tree, and maybe that's it for this evening because it is actually 7:40 at night. Nice. But I'm starting to get concerned that December starts on Monday and I haven't done anything, so I'm gonna try and get the tree out the box and then I'll come back to you, I think. Hi. Oh, it doesn't. Had to turn the big light on because I've unplugged the little lamp. Hello.
Okay,
darling. So the tree we've bought is from Balsam Hill. I got it in a sale. Did I need another tree? Mum's shrugging. I didn't. And yet here we are. I'm sweating because I've moved more in the last few minutes than I have the last few days. I've got the tree in this box. I need to get it out. I'm just showing you my new onesie that has Minnie Taylor's from the Eras tour on. And it's lovely, but it's very hot. So I'm going to move out the way because I think Mum's trying to get past and I'm going to try and open this box, which I just keep hitting. Having low energy is really difficult. Oh my god, it worked! How exciting. Okay, I am recording. Hello. I've just clicked something and I have no idea what I've done there. There we go, that's better, you can see my head. Bear with, I need to work out what I've just clicked and get rid of what is on my screen. What is going on? Wait, that looks... That's got to be zoomed in. Wait, now the camera's not working. There we go, okay. You're telling me that's not zoomed in? Okay. This is a great clip, I'm aware. What's gonna have to do? Hello! How are you doing? This vlog's been very odd. I don't remember how to start vlogs anymore. So I'm sorry about that. I last filmed a couple of days ago now when I was starting to do the Christmas tree. That was Thursday that I started to do the Christmas tree. It's now Sunday. the Christmas tree's still not done. So I managed to get it out of the box. I managed to get all the pieces out and I managed to stand it up, and that was it for that day. I hit a wall and I couldn't do any more. The next day I managed to fluff the tree. My brother did some of the top because it is a bigger tree than we had before. And then I put the lights on and that was it. Yesterday I started putting decorations on, but I was doing other tidying bits around the house, which meant that that was it. And then today, so far, I've not touched the tree. I've done like dosette boxes and grocery deliveries and planning and stuff like that. So the tree still is not done. I am a full 2 weeks behind now on decorating trees. I think this one I wanted to get done by last weekend, and then I wanted mine done by the week before. I haven't started mine at all. That's all upstairs. But it is what it is. And what it is stressful. I actually thought last night, I was like, I'm kind of jealous this year of the people who don't really care about Christmas, because it's my absolute favourite and I care a lot, but I also don't have the energy or the strength. Mum, there's loads of birds right now. Can you see? And I also don't have the ability to action the extent to which I care, if that makes sense. So yeah. Yeah, since I spoke to you, that's pretty much all I've done. I have written... That's true. There are two things that otherwise have happened. One... Have I told you about this? No, I haven't. So in the last week, health stuff's gone crazy for me. So I have been waiting for results for stuff like my sleep study and all this sort of stuff. I've been waiting for months to get in with the GP. My current appointment was December 24th, aka Christmas Eve. Last week I had to have an ECG because of my medicine that I take. They have to monitor that. So I had the ECG, and as I came out I went, I'm really, really sorry. Is there any chance you can check if my doctor has any cancellations? I just would really like to see her a bit quicker. And the receptionist just turns around and goes, oh, well, there's an appointment in 40 minutes if you'd like that. I'd been waiting for months by that point already, and my appointment was still 5 weeks away? And she was just like, yeah, you can see her in 40 minutes. So I'm annoyed and relieved at the same time. So I went in and I saw her 40 minutes later, and then a lot was actioned in that appointment. So I had bloods ordered, and I did those Monday morning this week. So the next working day I did the bloods. We were talking about my weight and stuff like that, because I've officially been taken off the weight loss medicine that I take because it's just clearly not working. And with my restriction with food at the moment, I'm not eating very much. My appetite's quite bad. I was just showing off to Mum because I've just eaten some food, and I was saying, if I can eat half of this, I'll be happy. And I've just eaten the whole lot, which is I'm gonna show off about that. But the point is that the medicine's just not working. So we're looking at next steps for that. I received an ADHD assessment form, so I filled that in, gave it back on Monday when I went to do my bloods. I was given antibiotics. I finished those this morning. We can have our box fizz in a minute. If I get up and do some decorating. I specifically got excited before I started the antibiotics because I really felt like a Bucks Fizz and mince pie. So I ordered them and then had to go on the antibiotics, and you're not really meant to drink on antibiotics. I've checked and apparently it is fine for me to drink now. I never drink. I kind of drink on Christmas and New Year and that's it. So yeah, I had to have a Google as to what drinking I'm allowed to do now. That makes it sound like I'm gonna get hammered. Just a bit of Bucks Fizz with a mince pie. Yeah, so blood results were coming back. I have a few deficiencies of my vitamins and stuff. So I've got I've got a prescribed dose coming for one of the vitamins that's coming with the chemist. And then today I've got another one like as a supplement coming and one to have after I run out of the prescribed ones. And then other ones I think they're looking at like as to whether it does need anything done. In terms of sorry. Then Wednesday I had a mental health appointment with the specialist and they are going to change my medicines and stuff because of my moods being awful loopy. So we're gonna change the medicine, stuff like that. And then I got home from that appointment. I was just about logging in back to work and I got another phone call and I thought it was the mental health specialist, but then it was someone from the sleep clinic offering me an appointment for tomorrow, Monday. And I'm like, I've waited months for all of this and it's just all happened in the space of 5 days. So as grateful as I am, I'm a bit like, what's going on? So I have my appointment tomorrow, Monday the 1st of December, with the sleep clinic to get my results. I'm a bit nervous just because it's like, I don't want obstructive sleep apnea. However, I want a diagnosis of something in terms of I want them to tell me what's going on so an action plan can be formed. So whilst I don't want them to say I've got sleep apnea, if they do say that, then they can help me with it, you know? Whereas if they say, no, it's not sleep apnea, it's something else, we've got to work out what that something else is. So I'm excited in a way because it means either way, it will happen tomorrow, we'll find out. My concern, and I don't even want to say this out loud because I keep speaking things into existence, but I am concerned I'm going to go and they're going to be like, actually, we don't have enough data. You have to do it again. And I'm going to but we'll see, I guess. And yeah, so that's what's been going on. Today is the last day of November. I meant to start vlogmas tomorrow. And I haven't even managed to film this video this week because I wanted to make it mainly about the decorating. And I physically have not had the energy. Yeah, I'm really excited that they might help me with energy tomorrow because I'm just... People with like chronic fatigue and illnesses like that do pacing and stuff. And I've tried to adopt it over the last few days. Because I just don't have, like I used to get tired doing the tree and stuff. But like decorating like the whole room would be like a half-day job. And it's basically all I've done for several days because of the amount of breaks I'm having to take. So, not ideal. Speaking of not ideal, Every have lost my parcel. And I'm very upset about it. Because it was a Disney parcel and it had stuff untangled, including a new tangled tree ornament. And they've lost, they say it's been delivered. But and they did a little photo as like proof of delivery. It's definitely not our house. And we've looked up and down our street and we don't think it's any of the houses on our street. And our neighbours know us, so they would have brought it to us by now. So, pretty sure that's lost. been chasing that for a few days. I ordered a new phone case. I ordered two. There's this one, which isn't my fave. I like it, but it's not my fave out of the two that were meant to come. And the other one that came isn't what I ordered. I've been given the wrong product. So I'm trying to chase that as well. So that's fun. I spent about 90 minutes earlier today doing Mum's Day set boxes, putting her medicine in different days, whilst watching, I think we started with Nigella, and then we went to Martha Stewart, doing some Christmas cooking shows, because the idea was for me to find some things to bake over Christmas, but I think I'm going to be boring and do what I usually do because I like it. Yay. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. I've just seen Mum, so I need to write this down on my to-do list because I forgot this exists. I said to Mum that I really wanted to do a Christmas quiz this year. But I'm going to force my mum and my brother to do it because obviously if I do it, someone else has got to write the questions, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to be the quiz master. And I was like, I've got to find time aside to get questions together. So Mum has ordered me this as a surprise, which is very sweet of her. So it is a Christmas quiz book with like multiple choice questions that I'm going to go through and make a little quiz. The problem is I keep doing things and going, oh, I'm just going to do this. And then my planning gets out of hand, like the level of... I've been planning how to plan, haven't I, Mum?
You have.
I am spiralling a bit because sometimes I'm mentally exhausted and I can't think, so I'll just potter about. Other times I'm physically exhausted, but my brain's still going. And then other times I'm just like here, like... But yeah, when I'm mentally okay, I've been doing lots of planning. Ooh, which I'm going to give you a Christmas quiz question and you can put in the comments. Ooh. That's obvious because it's a list. I was going to say, the question I was going to pick is, in the 12 days of Christmas, what is given on the 7th day? But if I gave you the answers, like the multiple choice answers, I think you could work it out. So I'm not going to do that. Let's find another question for you. Because I've decided this is going to be something fun. Wait, I now want to host like a Christmas quiz. That would be fun. I'm spiraling. I'm rabbit holing again. This is all the I see they're different categories. I'm in the music category. Oh, let's do a Christmas movie category. That's fun. Where's it gone? Let's pick one where most people would have an idea, shall we? If Sophie can navigate the pages. Ooh. This is a difficult one, unless you're like a proper Love Actually fan. It says, in Love Actually, which character is in love with Juliet, his best friend's wife? Peter, Mark, Jamie and Daniel. Now, A, those are all very British men names, but B, they're all in the film. So like, if you've only watched it once or twice, no one's going to know that. Okay, the question for you, my dear friends, is... In Elf, what is the first rule of the Code of Elves? If you need multiple choice, here is multiple choice. So A, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. B, there's room for everyone on the nice list. C, treat every day like Christmas. And D, never lie about being an elf. I'm gonna check because I think I know what it is, but I've now got confused. I got it wrong. I got 2 of them the wrong way around, I think. I failed my own quiz. Maybe it's a good job that I'm going to be the quiz master. So yeah, I'm going to keep this over this week probably as something to do when I feel really low, really struggling, and I need something easy. Is that fluff or a spider? Sorry, fluff has just fallen from our ceiling, but in the way that spiders drop down, so that just scared the bejesus out of me because I couldn't tell how close to me it was. Is that person coming to our house? No. Sorry, it's delivery season, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do at some point when I need something fun and not too strenuous for my brain. Although I did get it wrong, so that's embarrassing. I've been talking for ages, but Taylor Nation have just posted. Have they released more? I'm going to go bankrupt with all of the stuff Taylor Nation are selling. Oh my goodness, the discounts. I'm in the wrong country. Take me there. I'm in the US. That's not going to help. Some of these discounts are fantastic, but they're not in my size. None of them are in my size. Sorry. If you've been on Taylor's socials, like in her shop, Taylor Swift's shop, they keep dropping stuff and they're selling out within like 30 seconds and it's very stressful. Which is not a word you would normally use with buying Taylor Swift merch. Well, it is this year, but you know. So yeah, vlogmas starts tomorrow. Do I think I'm going to do it very well? No. I'm not sure if I'm even going to make it through 1 week, but we're going to give it a go. I've done it every year for many years. I feel like over the grand scheme of my time on YouTube, which is like 18 years now. Yeah, it's 19 years next summer. So it's been 18 years since I've been on YouTube, and I'd say more than half of that I've done vlogmas. So it would be weird to not do it / to give up on it, but we're gonna try. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna get up and try and put some decorations on the tree. I'd really like to. I just sat here, I'm just like falling asleep a bit. Looking around if there's somewhere I could put you so we could carry on talking whilst I do some decorating, but I might just have to angle you upwards, which will be a very flattering angle for me, I'm sure. But at least then you can see me doing some decorating. Let me change the camera battery because I think you're about to die, and then I will swap you around and I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. How are you doing? You can just see my middle, which is not flattering normally, let alone at that angle. What if I do this? Okay, you can kind of just see the tree and not me. That's okay. How's that? We're good, we're good. Okay, so, oh, you're gonna just have my body when I walk backwards and forwards. That's okay. I bought mine. I want to show you this decoration. Have I got the scissors in here? No, I've got rid of them. So I bought this decoration because we're big Up fans. So it's the storybook, so it's gorgeous. But then, you know what I've just done? I've just opened that. I'm gonna have to edit this. I've just opened that to show you what it does. It's playing the song, which will obviously be copyrighted. Basically, it pops up, there's a pop-up in it, and it makes the song, and it's gorgeous. But yeah, I actually can't play that to you without being copyright stricken. Guess receiving a copyright strike on YouTube. So that's sad, isn't it? You go there. So this is Mum, so it should probably go. As you can see it, that is heavy. Here we go. Some of these Disney ones are so big and so, oh look, we've got Belle with Belle. Some of the Disney ones are so big and bulky and heavy. Like, I just don't even know where to put them. Oh, there we go. I feel like I'm gonna knock the tree down. Belle. The other problem I've got is that I've got like 100 Disney ornaments. And so many are Beauty and the Beast. I've got the most Beauty and the Beast. I'll put Belle there because, no offence to Belle, she's not as fragile as some of the others, so if she gets whacked, it's not the end of the world. This is one of my favourites. This is new from last year. Ratatouille, little Remy. I love him. Mum will want to see that one as well. Oh, can you see that? You can't really see what I'm doing, can you? Let me show you how many I've still got to do in theory. I've got all of those to put up. So I think what I'm going to do is actually do a few of this before I get tired, because I'm not going to lie, I feel a bit woozy. So I'm going to do this and then I'll come back to you in a minute. Oh, that is a rough sight. Good morning. Hello. You last saw me trying to decorate the Christmas tree. Our world's kind of exploded again since then. What is wrong with this camera? It just looks so zoomed in. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so I was doing the tree. I realised it wasn't looking great on camera, so I just stopped and I was like, I'll come back to you. So I did the tree, and then I was helping Mum with the washing, and then huge plumbing issue, like water coming up through the shower, like this year is cursed. So anyway, I got a bit distracted yesterday and forgot to film for the end of this vlog. It's blooming December 1st today, which means I'm meant to be doing vlogmas. So do I know when this is going to be edited? Because I'm now back at work. I've got a hospital appointment. No. Do I know when this is going to go up? No. All I do know is I'm meant to be filming for a different vlog now. God, I haven't even found the music for my vlogmas. You know what? There's so much to do. My to-do list for this morning is kind of out of control. So yeah, I guess I apologise for this vlog. We're going to try and do better for Vlogmas, which will, I mean, by the time this video goes up, probably start the next day, because if I can get this up tonight, I would love that. There's a lot to be done between now and the time I would have to edit this vlog, but we will see. So basically, thanks for bearing with me through this vlog, and I hope to see you in the next one where we're going to start Vlogmas. I can show you the tree. I need to set up my advent calendar and all that sort of stuff. Nothing has been done from that perspective, and I can show you what I got for this year. It should be a good time, Vlogmas. I've planned in baking sessions and all kinds of stuff, so I'm really excited to give it a go. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you hopefully very soon. Bye.